When did you start smoking dope? When did you start smoking marijuana?
When?
Yeah. Dude, get your hair out of your face. Yeah. I'm better. I can see you now. I can pretty much paint the picture of your life for the next 5 years. Okay? You are like the poster child for Mr. Laid Back. Wow, you got me with your logic on that one.
All right, folks. Today, we've got Judge Oakley facing off with a laid-back stoner kid who's acting like he's the star of his own courtroom drama. This guy is drifting through life, like the rules don't matter. And Judge Oakley is about to snap him back to reality with a serious wake-up call. Let's get into it and see if this kid actually hears what the judge has to say or just walks out and lights up again.
Come on up, Mr. Vick. Mr. Vick, are you going forward today without benefit of a court-appointed attorney? Where's your attorney then? Who's your attorney?
I don't have one.
Then you're doing it without one, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it without one, or you want to talk to one of ours?
I'll do it without one.
Okay. Dude, get your hair out of your face. Yeah. I'm better. I can see you now. All right. All right. I've got a ticket here, and the prosecutor says you're going to plead responsible to double parking, and we're going to dismiss a misdemeanor charge of reckless. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's the way you want to resolve this today?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you?
Let me see.
All right. I understand you're almost done with school.
Yes, sir.
Then what's your plan?
I've been trying to get a job ever since I was 7. And then
Stop right there. Stop right there. Where have you been trying to get a job?
I'm trying to get a job at the service yard at Holiday Inn at the apartments.
Okay. Why do I have a ROA for a double parking? And we've already got a ROA for it? Oh,
So everything.
it's confusing. No, it's not the way I'm used to saying it. I thought we had 2 tickets going. Okay. All right. Where else have you looked?
I looked at the baby shop in Logo,
Okay.
and I also looked at Walmart and Buffalo Wild Wings.
And nobody's hiring you?
Well, Walmart, I don't know, but I can't get a response from Buffalo Wild Wings, and I'm trying to go to the holidays.
Okay. Okay. All right. You got a driver's license?
That's it.
Yeah, transportation is going to be an issue then. All right. So what's your long-term plan? Done with high school, then what?
I'm trying to be an engineer.
So you're going to school somewhere.
Hopefully that's.
Where and when?
Well, I graduate this year, and maybe I hope to go to college. Maybe by the time I'm 19.
Okay. What are you waiting for?
Nothing really.
Then why aren't you going to college now? As soon as you graduate?
I'm trying to finish school right now.
No, as soon as you graduate.
As soon as I graduate.
Yeah. Why aren't you planning on being in school somewhere in the fall?
I really didn't think about that, but
When did you start smoking dope?
I can already tell you this guy's been blazing since birth. Like the doctor probably cut the cord and handed him a blunt right after. It doesn't take a genius to figure it out. His eyes are half shut. He's moving in slow motion, and he's got that classic Lost in Space. Look, this man is the definition of a stoner, with zero concern for anything except the Zaza. Now look, being laid back is one thing, but showing up to court looking like you just ripped a gravity bong is wild. And honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if he's high right now. Let me know what you think, because it's looking real likely.
When did you start smoking marijuana?
when?
Yeah.
2 years ago,
Okay. How often you hit it?
that often,
What's that mean?
like barely.
What's that mean? Give me a frequency, brother. Once a month, once a week.
Speak.
Okay. All right. So on this file, you're not working now, so I'm not going to give you money. I'm not going to charge you fines and costs. I'm going to charge you community service hours. But I also have to give you a little lecture. Dude, I've been doing this a long time. All right? I can pretty much paint the picture of your life for the next 5 years if you don't do something drastic. Okay, you are like the poster child for Mr. Laid Back. All right. If you're talking about going to school when you're 19, I can guarantee when you're 21, you'll still be talking about going back to school. Guaranteed. I mean, I would bet $100 of mine against one of yours that by then you could come back and we'd still have this conversation about your planning on it. Okay. If you were my nephew, I would put you in a car. I would drive you over to Canton on Ford Road. I would walk you into the recruiting office where you can talk to the Army, the Navy, the Coast Guard, Air Force. They're all in one building. And I would have you go door to door to door and find out what they could offer you if you sign up. Because that's what you need to do. You need to completely shake up your life to make something happen. Have you ever considered it? And I know you don't want to cut your hair, but it'll grow back. Have you ever considered it? Why not? Why? Because that's a valid reason. Wow, you got me with your logic on that one. Listen to me. How are you going to pay for engineering school?
Okay, well, if I get a job, I can pay for it. You know?
No, you can't. You can't pay for an engineering degree working at Walmart. You can't. If you join the military, they'll send you to college. You know, every one of the branches of our armed forces have engineers. There are Army engineers, there are Navy engineers. That's a plan, dude. You don't have a plan.
Okay, well, the officer that got fired, well, I did have a plan, but the officer that got fired, he should be able to get something.
Officer got you fired.
Yeah.
Okay, where were you working?
The USC fellow.
Okay, and how did you mean a cop?
Yeah.
How did the cop get you fired?
He was a member at the USC, and when I've been, I guess he got here to
You mean when this happened? Okay. All right. Okay. So I'll give you that. Okay. How's that change what we're talking? We're not talking about this case now. We're talking about your life. How's the cop getting you fired determine whether or not you can afford to go to engineering school?
Because I wouldn't have a job to pay for.
The BYC isn't going to pay for 4 years of college, dude. What were you making? $15 an hour?
I mean, I was making about $14,000 a year, so I mean,
that ain't even going to cover tuition.
This dude really just said he makes 14 grand a year and was planning on going to college if he hadn't gotten fired from his little job. Like, come on, that's like saying I was on track to be a brain surgeon, but then McDonald's. Let me go. I'm just not buying it. Honestly, I kind of feel bad for him though, because if we're being real, it's pretty clear he doesn't have a strong male role model in his life to show him how to move. Right? Judges usually don't show much emotion, but you can tell Judge Oakley actually cares here. The way he's talking to this kid is different. He's trying to reach him. I really hope he gets through. But let's be honest. This kid seems stuck in his mindset. And I don't see college in his future, and even if he somehow makes it in, I doubt he sticks with it because it's obvious he has a problem with authority. Whether it's teachers, cops, or judges, this kid just doesn't care.
Well, I'm also adopted, so, you know, the state would pay for it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll see you again. 30 hours community service, have it done by February 1st. Goodbye.
I don't think this kid's going to change a thing. To be honest, he's probably going to head home and spark up, like nothing even happened, and that's the real tragedy too. Many young guys out here are completely lost. No direction, no discipline, just drifting through life, making bad decisions like this one. And a big part of that comes down to not having a strong male figure in their lives. No one's teaching them how to take responsibility, how to move smart, or even how to carry themselves with some basic self-respect. Instead, they show up to court like it's a joke, like the judge is going to give them a fist bump and send them on their way. But that's not how the system works. And the judge is spot on. He's going to see this kid again because it's obvious he doesn't care. But hey, that's just my take. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you feel bad for him? Or is he just digging his own hole? If you like this kind of breakdown, make sure to like and subscribe. I post every day. So stick around for more content. Appreciate you all for watching, and as always, take care.